A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In an unprecedented turn of events, the first 100 days of President Donald Trump's return to office have seen a whirlwind of controversial decisions and policies that have significantly altered the global landscape. From initiating a global tariff war to slashing U.S. foreign aid, Trump's administration has taken bold steps that have left allies and adversaries alike reeling. His rhetoric has included bizarre proposals such as annexing Greenland, retaking the Panama Canal, and even making Canada the 51st state. This radical shift in policy has raised eyebrows and concerns among political analysts and foreign diplomats, who are questioning the stability of the international order that the United States has long championed since the end of World War II. Elliott Abrams, a seasoned conservative who has served under multiple administrations, remarked on Trump's intensified radicalism compared to his previous term. "Trump is much more radical now than he was 8 years ago," Abrams stated, expressing surprise at the direction of the current administration. Trump's America First agenda has not only alienated traditional allies but has also emboldened adversaries, leading to a global environment fraught with uncertainty. As Trump's policies unfold, many governments are beginning to respond in ways that may have long-lasting implications. For instance, European allies are increasingly contemplating bolstering their own defense industries to reduce dependency on U.S. military support. In South Korea, the debate surrounding the development of an independent nuclear arsenal has intensified as trust in U.S. commitments wanes. Moreover, the specter of deteriorating relations with the U.S. has prompted speculation that partners may gravitate towards China economically. The White House, however, remains defiant, rejecting claims that Trump's actions have undermined U.S. credibility. National Security Council spokesman Brian Hughes defended the administration's approach, asserting that Trump is taking decisive action to address pressing global challenges. Hughes emphasized efforts to bring Ukraine and Russia to the negotiating table, combat the flow of fentanyl, and hold China accountable. Despite these assertions, public sentiment appears to be diverging from Trump's aggressive foreign policy. A recent poll indicated that over half of Americans, including a notable percentage of Republicans, believe Trump is too closely aligned with Russia, a sentiment that reflects a growing unease regarding his foreign relations strategy. Critics of Trump's administration point to signs of democratic backsliding domestically, including verbal attacks on the judiciary and pressure on academic institutions, as factors contributing to a perception of instability both at home and abroad. Dennis Ross, a former Middle East negotiator, encapsulated the current global sentiment by stating, "What we're seeing is a huge disruption in world affairs. No one is certain at this point what to make of what's happening or what will come next." This uncertainty has prompted many nations to reevaluate their diplomatic strategies in light of Trump's unpredictable leadership. The implications of Trump's policies are vast and complex. His sweeping tariffs, described as medicine for the economy, have sent shockwaves through financial markets and raised alarms about potential recession risks. Critics argue that the administration's lack of clarity regarding objectives has compounded the uncertainty surrounding international trade relations. Moreover, Trump's approach to foreign policy has drawn criticism for its transactional nature, which often overlooks the long-standing principles of free trade and mutual respect that have characterized U.S. diplomacy for decades. By disparaging NATO and other multilateral organizations, Trump has raised concerns about the future of transatlantic security and cooperation. In a striking departure from traditional presidential rhetoric, Trump has employed expansionist language that has not been seen in modern American politics. His comments about acquiring Greenland and threatening to seize the Panama Canal have drawn ire from international leaders, including Danish Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen, who expressed disbelief at the aggressive posturing of the U.S. towards its allies. As the global order faces unprecedented challenges, the European Union has prepared a range of retaliatory tariffs in response to Trump's aggressive trade policies. Countries like Germany and France are reassessing their military spending in light of Trump's demands, potentially leading to a decrease in arms purchases from the U.S. and an increase in investments in their own defense capabilities. Canada, historically a close ally of the U.S., is also feeling the strain of Trump's policies, with national elections approaching that are heavily influenced by public resentment towards the administration. As Canadians seek to strengthen ties with Europe, the perception of the U.S. as a reliable partner is increasingly in question. In conclusion, the first 100 days of Trump's second term have set a tone of unpredictability and radical change in U.S. foreign policy. As nations around the world grapple with the implications of his actions, the future of the global order remains uncertain. Whether Trump's approach will yield long-term benefits or lead to further destabilization is a question that will shape international relations for years to come. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.